welcome to SULKNATIONtv. In this episode, I'm going to do a first drive of my R53 since having 3 of the pulleys replaced. Now, 2 of those pulleys had to be replaced. The belt tensioner pulley was shot completely, and the worst culprit was my crankshaft pulley, which was absolutely knackered and had started wearing on the side of the engine block, which isn't good. As I said in a previous video, I went for a new lightweight +2 crankshaft pulley, a calves crankshaft pulley, and also a calves alternator pulley, a +5, and a Lowen, and I went blue, belt tensioner pulley. So obviously I've driven this car since having the pulleys replaced, but I've waited until I could get up to my favourite set of roads around Maidenhead, just outside Exeter, on the way to Torquay. And yeah, so I thought this was the best place to essentially check the pickup or potentially increased performance from having lightweight pulleys installed, and those pulleys being plus sized, which then, in line with my reduced size supercharger pulley, which is a 15% reduction, and the correct belt, is there going to be a difference on performance? Is it going to be phenomenal? Is it going to be barely noticeable? Well, let's take a drive and see. And yeah, shout out to Joe Achilles, I'm wearing a control and shift jumper. When I ordered it, I thought that the motif across the front, the branding was red, but it's bright pink. But that's all right, real men can wear pink, and obviously I'm a real man. Anyway, on to the driving. Sorry about the rainy conditions here, people. Just leaving this car park now without bursting my tyres, fingers crossed. Hard to say, but fingers crossed it's okay. So I've got to say, with these bigger sized, lighter weight pulleys, you really notice a pickup at lower revs, you really do. It's phenomenal, the difference in performance. You know, I'm not just comparing it to when the car was broken with the adjustment in performance. It's the whole package. The way that it picks up is phenomenal. The way that the revs are built quicker, you just notice an instant power boost. It's absolutely night and day to how it was with the old setup. Now, I'm not stupid. I know that there are going to be people that think that I've made a mistake, and only time will tell if I have made a mistake. So the way the car absolutely builds power at lower revs is insane since having these enlarged, lighter weight pulleys put in place. I mean, the amount of boost I'm getting you know, in lower gears at lower revs, the way that just builds the power is so much more linear. It really is. It's as if the supercharger, which I know is engaged all the time, is engaged at a high rate immediately. It's so hard to explain just the difference between how this was driving and how it's driving now. It's certainly special. That build-up, you know, the benefit of having to turn around so often on this section of roads, that build-up is incredible. It's like what you get when you're doing a 3rd gear pull, but immediately in 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th, you just feel it there at lower revs. You build up power far quicker. And I mean, I'm certainly not regretting my decision. Going to do a 3-point turn in a fast road, which is a mistake. It's actually going to be a 4-point turn because it's quite a narrow road. But there we go, 4 points, turned quickly before I get my ass out. I mean, that pickup is insane. I want to do this all day, I can do this all day, and why not? So let's go down this nice little straight bit of road. It really is. I mean, that is incredible. It's fun. I mean, it's just the way it builds up as soon as you pull off. I mean, look at that. I'm losing traction immediately because the road's damp, but it just absolutely delights me. Now, yes, all right, I've got this set up in line with a 15% reduced pulley. So already had power gains from that. But, I mean, yeah, I'd read about lightweight crankshaft pulleys and, you know, plus sizes, and then getting the matching alternator pulley and the correct size belt. You know, I'd read and listened and watched about all these different things and thought, you know, if I can get a cheeky extra maybe 4 or 5 horsepower out of it, then I'm winning anyway, as well as fixing the car. The way the bum dyno is explaining to me, I think this is closer to 10, maybe a little bit more in horsepower. You definitely pick up more power in each gear at lower revs. That's without a doubt. Whoa. Nearly got taken out by a car then for, you know, they were in the wrong. But I mean, you know, that was a 4th gear pull from sort of 20 miles an hour, and it just rips it up. The build up is superb. It seems like it's made the supercharger whine even louder. Everything about it. I mean, it's a modification that, you know, people don't talk about that much. They talk about uprating camshafts, they talk about pulley reductions, they talk about little bits and pieces like that. You don't hear them talking about increasing the size of a crankshaft pulley and going for a lightweight pulley. Maybe that's because there's so much negativity about the lightweight pulley being undampened. Those people that say that it's not a good idea to go for an undampened pulley, have they ever done it? Have they had a lightweight pulley? It's one of those things that, unless you've experienced it yourself, unless you've compared the two experiences, how can you really push an idea or an opinion and influence somebody either way? I don't think you should, I don't think you can. And, you know, I could be wrong. 100% I could be wrong. I could end up ruining my crankshaft. I could end up permanently damaging my engine. But it's a risk I'm willing to take for performance. And like I said in the previous video, if I'm going to guinea pig this for everyone, that's fine. I haven't got a problem doing that. I'm more than happy to guinea pig my car with this reduced weight and increased sized set of pulleys. Does it make the car more fun? Yes. Does it make the car whine louder? Yes. Does the car feel like you've got additional performance gains? Yes. Is it worthwhile doing? Well, I'll leave that up to you. So I have a nice pull. This is epic. I think that's the best way to leave the video. This is absolutely epic. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick first drive video. I did. I very much enjoyed making it. Please subscribe, share, let everybody know, like, comment, do all of those things. It would be very nice of you if you could. And until the next time, I've been me, you've been you,